Okay, so in order to make our origami mountain with sunset, we're going to start with our sheet of paper over here, which is green for the mountains and orange for the sunset. So as you can see here, the model looks really cool. These are the mountains, and this is the sunset. And you'll see that the sunset mostly consists of radial pleats. This model also has a stand, as I just showed, so you can put it down just like that. So that also looks pretty nice. So whichever color you want the mountains to be, I want green, put that side up top, as I have done here. Just like that. And whichever side you want the sunset to be, again, keep that on the other side. Now we're going to fold our sheet of paper down, and there's no reference point really where you want to bring it down. Just bring it down roughly as much as you can see over here. And if you do want a reference, if you flip it over this sunset, so you see this sunset, this top right over here, that's going to be this side, right over here. And the mountain part is going to be on this side, this part over here. So this is the sunset, and this is going to be the mountains. So if you want a bigger mountain, you can make this side bigger. But be sure to leave that small gap at the bottom. So I'm right down here. Now I'm going to bring that bottom right corner up. Be very careful not to align it with that top edge. You can do it to start with, but then bring it just a little up. So align it and then slide it up ever so slightly. Because mountains aren't exactly perfect triangles, they're slightly slanted. Just like this. So there'll be that small little angle. Make sure that that top right corner is perfectly aligned. But we're just going to crease right here. Now, this is going to be the bigger mountain. So now I'm going to do the smaller mountain right over here. So I'm going to do the same thing, except it's going to be slightly short of the upper edge. So first I'm going to make it horizontal, and then I'm going to tilt it slightly upwards. And this is going to be the smaller mountain. And be sure to leave that small gap in between both of your mountains. If you want them to be equal of size, that's also your choice, but I prefer to have them bigger and smaller. So now if we unfold, we can see both of our creases right here. Now on that crease that we just made, I'm going to align that with that upper edge right here. But I'm not going to crease all the way. I'm going to crease up till the crease of the small mountain. Just like that. And I'm going to fold it backwards just to make sure that it's aligned. Now I'm going to unfold that one, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. You'll have a small little tip poking out, but don't worry, that's natural. I'll show you what to do with that near the end. So we will again crease, but only up to this point right here. Just like that. So as you can see here, I've got this V-like shape. Now I'm going to bring both of our mountains up along this crease, and I need to make a crease right along that line. So first I'm going to fold in half, right along that line, and pinch. This will make it easier to do the next step. So along this line, I'm just going to bring it down. So I'm going to squeeze right on this line. And again, we don't want to take all the way down. We want to keep it right up here. I'm just going to squeeze and fold that down as you just saw. So as you can see here, I'm just going to fold it down just like that. So fold the left one up and then fold the right one up. Like so. And both of those lines should align just like that. So now I'm going to fold this bottom part back just like that. And I'm just going to give that a small crease for later. Now, at this point, you can stop with the mountains if you would like, but I'm going to show you how to make the sunset as an added bonus if that's also what you would like. Some people I notice prefer to have a normal sunset. Some people I see prefer to have the more fancy sunset. So it's honestly your choice, but mostly the sunset, again, consists of radial pleats. So if you've done those before, this should be easy. If not, I'll teach you. So first we can unfold that bottom part that we just made. And I'm going to flip my sheet of paper over. Now I'm going to bring this bottom corner, this right edge, and I'm going to fold it over 1/3 of the way. So this edge that we folded over should be equal to that other edge that's right here. Just like that. Again, only to that halfway point. Now I'm going to fold down just like this, making sure that this line right here aligns with that crease we just made. And unfold. Now I'm going to repeat that with this crease and this crease. So I'm going to bring this upper edge down and make sure that both the lines are in one line. Just like that. And again, only crease to the center. Now we're basically going to do the same thing between all the lines. So I'm going to start by this bottom halfway line up to that first crease. Just like that. And I'm going to repeat that with the second and third crease. Just like that. And I'm going to keep repeating that process. One last time over here. Now I'm going to flip my model over, and now we can pinch to make some more folds along both of these creases, like this. So I'm just going to pinch, just like that, take it all the way, and crease. I'm going to do that with all of our other creases right here, once more. And I'll see you when I'm done. And we are done with our radial pleats. You'll have this little edge over here where all the lines intersect, but don't worry, that's fine. And it'll anyways be covered up. So one last time I can look at all of our folds. And once that's done, I can fold the mountain back up. As you can see, that small intersection area got covered. I'll fold the little stand back, and as you can see here, we're done. So the mountain with its sunset actually looks really good. And it is done. So as you can see here, I have the mountains with that sunset, and I think it looks gorgeous. And what makes this model extra special is that I'm doing this in the mountains, so I think that looks really cool. Another cool feature that you can do with this model is you can fold the tip of the mountains down to make like a little snowy peak, or you could color on peak. You can also fold the stand back up front and put blue paper to make it like a little river or something. But yeah, it's your choice. So I'll keep it folded back for now. Now for the extra. See you there.